So how is doing everything that we're about to be doing, how does that support a culture of inclusion for Joey in the classroom?
So how's this, like the rating scale and all that stuff is going to help him? I think personally it's going to help him and us better, like prevent some of the behaviors that's happening, and it's going to kind of let us know, like, why is this happening, when it's happening, what time it's happening, is it a certain kid that it's happening to, you know, a certain area that he's going to, is that what makes it happen? So I think that just knowing that piece, I think it's going to help us and guide him through it.
Yeah, for sure. And we can better support these skills that he might not be understanding. Yeah. And I know we've been talking about it a lot, so it kind of seems like you don't want to give the same answer, but it's all about, like, he's not getting the social benefits as everybody else is getting, because you've even said it yourself, like, people don't want to play with him as much because they're afraid of being hit and whatever. And so he's not getting all those social benefits because the kids have stopped interacting with him. And, I mean, in the future in kindergarten, what's going to happen if he's still doing these behaviors? He's going to get kicked out, and then he's going to miss all of those opportunities to learn and develop these skills. And so he's just going to be constantly a step behind everybody else, and that can affect so many domains. So we're just using this. This is the Prevent, Teach, and Reinforce for Young Children. It's a part of the pyramid, PTRYC, just to ensure the success of the behavior support plan, so that we're not saying it's one thing and trying to help him because of this one hypothesis when it's really not that at all. So it's just saving us time and getting Joey the results that he needs quicker. All right, so is there anything, so this will be just for this week. We can collect data. I will model tomorrow, just so that we're both collecting data in the same way.
Okay.
So the rationale for that is just for you to be seeing how I do it, and then you being like, oh yeah, I like that. Or, this could be different. And then we can all be collecting data in the same way.
So it can be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're all, consistency.
Yeah.
And then the behavior rehearsal is going to look a little different than usual, and that's just because we'll just be doing the same thing. Watching him during center time, we won't be recording that, but then maybe after a break, we'll come back, sit down, and just talk through why we're rating him one way.
Okay.
So I'll do modeling tomorrow. Hopefully he's here, and then you'll still be collecting data throughout the week, but we won't do the behavior rehearsal till a little bit later, just so that I can send Ben everything and he can give me his feedback.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Okay, so you're gonna model it first, and okay.
Yes, and then we'll do the behavior rehearsal, and then live coaching will just be similar to that, just observing him and talking through it.
Okay.
All of that.
Okay.
So, and the behavior rehearsal, it might be just practicing using videos online, just to be, just to be looking for things that might not be happening always in the classroom.
Okay.
So for modeling, we need to do a written plan. So we will both be looking, it's a pretty simple little written plan.
Okay.
We'll both be looking at the behavior.
Okay.
And then it's a little different, but what do you want your role to be?
With him.
Or just like, I don't know, it seems kind of silly.
I'm
But
gonna say I'm probably the one who's probably gonna be collecting the data, you know?
yeah.
Okay.
So just be also observing him and during just the modeling.
Okay.
I don't know, did I just confuse you? I kind of asked you a question and then answered it for you. I tend to do that.
No, it's okay.
But what will your role be? I will be, during center time, I'll be watching him, and then when all the kids leave, I'll be looking at the behavior, talking about why I rated it that way. So you can either just be watching me, or you can be collecting your own data, and then we can compare it. I think I'm making this harder than it needs to be.
No, you're not. I get what you're saying. I think I want to like, I don't know. Maybe I watch and observe too. I think that would probably be easier for me, just because I can like if I'm watching and observing too, then I can like the things that you put and then you explain. I'd be like, oh okay, I saw that, or oh, okay. I think that'd be easier for me.
Sweet. So then we'll just compare
Yeah.
what we both saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, and normally we would talk about how we need to prepare the kids or families for modeling.
Okay.
But in this case, I don't really think it's necessary because the families won't be around and the kids should be in their natural environment.
Okay.
So do you agree with that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I will come before class tomorrow and just be here whenever all the kids get here. Hopefully Joey's here. And so yeah, your responsibility today at the home visit is to get his parents' goals for him.
Okay.
And hope it might line up with our goals, it might not, but yeah.
Okay. Perfect.